She was hitting on. I think she was hitting on me.
She was hitting on me.
I think she was hitting on me. That's how.
You see? She's even still doing it.
She was hitting on me. She was hitting on me. I believe she was hitting on. She likes us older guys, I guess.
Hi, Juliet. Hi, Grant. How's your video game going?
1776 restoration movement, guys. Look us up. And we have flyers too if you want them. Read about us before they lie about us.
They're parking the cars right now.
That's
so
not
they're trying
true.
to get them backed up on the other side of the street.
Not true at all.
Yeah.
How? How? How?
It's starting to rain, guys. It's starting to rain.
Starting to sprinkle out here. I wish somebody would have shown you, but we'll break it. Over 15, guys. 21. It's going to be 20,000. I was surprised. It's going to be 20,000.
She's a racist too. She didn't like the Chinese lady.
Yeah,
The Chinese lady wanted to talk to her. She wanted to talk to her and tell. She wanted to talk to her and tell her what China's like. She says the United States is turning that way. Hey, I'm really sorry. That's why I didn't want to use that phone. It's an older phone and it just doesn't work right. It was streaming good and all of a sudden it got too hot and cut off. During the best part too.
DixonGo is DixonGo.com/on170. Oh, they know who she is. They looked up her number and they're like, oh.
Sounds like we got a storm coming.
Yeah, storm should be here in a minute.
And might have to move to the car and finish our little chat deal.
I was watching all day. I watch it every day. Like, you're obsessed. They always pick the 1/1000th of a percent. That's what we're listed this. It's not rape victims.
Should not be forced to have a baby.
Yeah, that's what the mind melt looks like. Remember I was telling you they had those mind melts, and she's probably pissed because her little kids didn't cook her a grilled cheese sandwich with no crust on it. And that's why I didn't want to use that phone. I should have stayed just off so I could stay out later with the next stream, because that phone it just gets too hot and it don't have much internet, what do you call it, reception. And that's why I bought this phone.
It's sickening you would do this in front of your kids, man.
Yeah,
My kids.
yeah.
He won't be in the future, trust me. Steve! Just leave him alone.
There's
Yeah, that's what a mind melt looks like, everyone. That's what it looks like when you have the mind melt.
Under the tree, you're fine. This is interesting.
Yes, she does.
She was hitting on the
That's what a mind melt looks like.
Exactly. She was hitting on the
She didn't even have to cook the grilled cheese sandwich. She cooked it herself. Yeah, that's right. Why did she act like that in front of her kids? I know.
Hey guys, biggest thing to keep in mind, it's time to awaken the lions, not the sheep.
Yep.
She's a mind melt.
Yeah, we can't leave them out here like this.
Yeah, we can.
I don't know whose chair that is.
I don't know who's that here.
This is mine right here.
I guess maybe they defunded so many police they don't call when they don't come when they call.
No, what it is it's the rate.
God bless you, brother.
No, it's the white supremacists, the Proud Boys are here.
Don't listen to her.
She's a racist. She's a racist. She was picking on this lady from China today. We got
You
her.
saw how they shrugged you off? Hey, bro, you want the truth? We'll tell you the
Cops
truth.
are over there just watching that.
Yeah. She was over there watching us for 30 minutes just to come over here and start shit for no reason. She's your typical woman.
No, she's not the typical. She's
No
a mind.
offense to the women.
She's a mind melt. She's a mind melt woman. They have mind melt guys
My
too.
bad, typical liberal.
The more attention you give her, the more she's going to keep going. You guys learn to ignore her, she'll walk away. She wants you.
Give me my phone! Give me my phone! Give me my phone!
There's, she's mind melted again.
Child pornography or insurrection information.
Why don't you go down there in the bed with your kids again?
Oh, wait, no, my bad. You should just to walk away and have a whole other argument with a whole other person.
Drop it. Let it go until we. What's the attention?
Well, good for you, Jennifer. She needs help raising her kids because she can't work. She's,
You need to get your facts straight and
I
understand.
know my facts straight. I actually know the law. DC does not have
she-
He's
bail.
getting extradited to Maryland.
That's what I'm trying to say. So why are you here if he's in Maryland? He's not going to be allowed to
Because
come back to
this is
DC.
where we
Just like
belong.
boys.
Goodbye.
Just like boys
Everybody just
wasn't
turn your
allowed to come
she
freaking
back
needs-
to
needs.
Turn
She
your
needs.
chair.
She needs to.
Turn your chair
I'll
around.
talk it to my stream.
That's what's going to happen to stand-up.
She
It's gonna happen to y'all.
she needs the money to raise her kids because she's mind melted and she can't pick her nose.
This one needs to get shut down. Everything you say on your... I love the live streamers that are trolling you. What is it? Zenio? Is that his name? Fucking hilarious. Have you watched him?
Hey, God bless you guys. So you got to witness
Making money
this.
off you too, which is even better.
Yeah, I tell you. I'm at my first mind melt.
Scary. They hold a deep on y'all today, didn't they? We're scared.
Yeah.
There's an FBI who's out here, riot shields, all that.
Riot shields.
Oh, okay.
Riot shields.
I don't see a single one.
Me neither.
I don't see one light.
Mind shields.
I just want to show people how big it is. Was that the whole rainstorm that was? Because it's supposed to come down. It's that 100% and thunderstorm.
That wasn't it.
What time is it? I don't know.
God bless you guys.
Orio's gonna go back, I'll go back. So Winchester, not gonna sleep in his car now here, right? His rental car, does the rental company know what you're doing with your car?
Walk away, guys.
I should report
Just
that.
walk
That's
away.
probably not allowed.
Yeah, I mean, just walk
Rental
away.
car for
She'll
a
shut
Turn
up.
your backs.
So shut up.
Zach,
I'm
turn your
gonna
back.
look that up.
See how the fashion.
Turn back.
I wonder if they can remote shut it off and you'll just be stuck here. Like the trucks that they just remote shut off. This is Canada,
He's
right?
been so triggered this whole time. He does not stop watching that video. It's amazing.
See, I have been shot out here like 20 minutes. Here. Metro.
I'm a trailer. Literally, where she sits right there. Hey, I'm Hillbilly Express. You're a farmer. What? Yeah, I'm a farmer Johnson.
I like it.
Yeah,
Wait, Oreo. Explain the name Oreo.
Yes! That's the name you gave me. Hillbilly Express.
They said something about you.
Say it out loud. Say it out loud, Oreo. Say it out loud. Hey, do you know why he calls himself Oreo Express? Hey, you, over here. Julius 2.0. Do you know why he calls himself Oreo Express? I do, actually. Because he's a racist. You know what people say? They say black and white and Oreo. He used to have a
Who was picking on the Chinese
token over
lady?
here, honey. Token. It was Julius, but Julius doesn't have a car because I shut down his YouTube. What's up, baby? I shut down your YouTube. Your income. Now you can't get your car to come out here.
It's funny, man.
It's not miserable, baby, except you're trying to take my rights away. That's the only miserable thing.
Oh yeah, leave anyway, so.
We'll see you tomorrow.
That's not Wizzy, is it?
Sit low, it's a jump.
Where's Karen? Who's Karen? She gone? Who was the girl that was with you all today telling you to follow the laws? I love that you kind of turns their back to me and not engage.
Hey, I should go get my biker's jacket. I have to make sure that it's got something.
Hillbilly Express right here. They got 14.
I got a lot more than 14. Yeah. Just so between the two of us, we got.
Well, folks, that's what I've been talking about, the mind melt.
Who runs these streets? We run these streets. You shut shit down. We shut shit down. Bye.
Bye.
Leave. Go pack up your camper chairs. Go sleep in the back of your rental car. Because it has the AC. I know it's hot out here all day, Oreo. Don't sleep. I stayed up all night to watch you at 2:30. How y'all gonna insurrect the Capitol and live stream it at
It's that's what I've been talking about, the mind melt.
You're good.
The best part is she kicked everybody's stream up of about 40 or 50 people on it.
I'm sorry. That's one story. He was talking me on. If you hadn't pulled me up, I'd had a shot or something.
That's
the truth. The truth.
God's truth.
I got like 500 a week.
Yeah, but she was for abortion and she should have been aborted, that's for damn sure.
Oh, I know. Hey, that's child abuse what you're doing to your kids.
Yes.
I've been, I'm gonna go on Twitch pretty soon there, but I gotta get this stuff going for right now. I would like to go on Twitch. I can't go on Facebook. I've been banned for life on Facebook. But there's Odyssey. I like to go on there too. Hey, shouldn't you be keeping your kids away from here? Worried about that guy. What's that? Well, thank you there for supporting me from Twitch. You missed all the fun. We had a mind melt come down from hell. Well, actually came up from hell, and now she's mind melted, and it was excellent. Yeah. A stripper. She might have been a stripper.
No, she couldn't make any money that way.
Yeah, it's I'm sure that Twitch is. I'm running Prism, and I can get on Twitch, but one thing at a time. I want to get out there so I can show that they would seen the whole world would have seen a mind melt. I'd have to get on that account, their Twitch account, and figure out how I can get onto their deal, and then yeah, I want to get on more platforms than this YouTube. YouTube's nice, but
It's Insurrection Mama. Huh? Insurrection Mama.
Maybe go take your baby father.
Yes, please do. Thank you.
So you'd appreciate losing your kids?
She takes care of her baby. Her baby's at home in a nice warm house.
well, I was using a different phone. I was using my personal phone, and it doesn't have the good what do you call it, internet package that I used to stream on, and but it's that one that goes all the way through until it died, and boy, she's just a powder keg. She's mind melted. It's the first time I actually seen a mind melt in progress, and I guess she's got these 3 kids, but her mother still makes her grilled cheese Sammy without the crust, and she didn't get that today, so she had to come over here and show us what a mind melt was. I've never seen one before.
She goes, your son just wants to go home and play Fortnite.
Then she said she was a well-known movie star. I've never even seen her before. I just wondered if she was on those real cheap stripper movies that you can see late night on some of those pay stations. Well, it could be there, Terry not. I'd like to. Hers would be pretty much molded something. They're just all, they're just really pissed because we, Oreo started a, what is it called? GiveSendAndGo.com/Convoy Santa. And like we're well into the 16,000 donating to help get his truck back and get his, help him with his legal fees. And we've been looking at Maryland lawyers, and we don't turn our back on our own. Not like old Mind Melt over here. The McRib, I never liked the McRib. It tasted like I was chewing on leather, not leather, rubber. I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't eat at McDonald's very often anyways. It'd have to be, I don't know. Don't they bring back the McRib every year anyways? Oh, I will, Diana. They thought it was gonna start pouring, but looks like the rain's gonna pass. But this made it how much? It's over 16,000 so far. All the websites, all the channels are.
We can't keep our voices down and not get into dirty.
I use a loud voice. I'm allowed to do that in America.
I will, Robin.
I don't want that. I'm going to go down there. Love y'all. I'm with you all the way.
Oh, there's the other little one. Luca and Eliza.
Then they,
There's my kid.
yeah, that was an official. That's an official Mind Melt right there. You don't always get to see stuff like that. I've heard about them, and that's why I always talk about Mind Melts. And now I've seen one in progress. She even called the cops, and the cops wouldn't even come to help her. I guess maybe she defunded the cops too much. Oh yeah, I drank at least a 24 pack of the 16-ounce waters so far, and a couple armor body or body armor stuff, a couple of those. And then she had to come up, and I don't even know, she just walked up and started screaming. And I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? And my officially first Mind Melt in progress. That was great.
Here's a bike side. It's nothing new. That might be. Look at that video.
So now you know what we're dealing with here in DC. Yeah, I love horseradish on a lot of stuff.
Counter protesters starting some shit already. This lovely lady over here who's so worried about her kids. Her kids were just down there by themselves for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes while she was up here.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here.
If you guys want some watermelon stuff, it's down on that the other can. Get your idea.
I guess I'm gonna go down there and see what they have, and have a couple sandwiches and some watermelon, I guess. I'll keep y'all going.
Interesting day so far.
might witness another mine melt. Who knows?
There's gonna be more.
We're all getting educated today. She can't even stop talking to herself. She's mind melted. And she's not even a Vulcan.
What's up going on, Mike? Still sitting in DC.
I guess I don't know if I should take my chair.
This lady over here.
So I don't want to lose our occupation. Yeah.
Over our beliefs. And she doesn't even know our beliefs. She's just stating what we believe. And it's not what we believe. And she has the nerve to talk about protecting children when she was standing right here, not even looking at her 3 children down.
Yeah, one of them could have got snatched in the park.
All the way down here. Didn't even look at her 3 children for over 20 minutes.
One of them could have got snatched in the park.
Yep.
I mean, look at this town right here.
Somebody could have snatched her. But hey, she wanted to come over here and just talk shit.
You witnessed the first mind melt I've ever seen.
Well, I just started my life.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That was my first mind melt in progress. She's just still over there talking to herself. I guess her mind melt's still in progress. I'm gonna go down there and see what kind of stuff they have, then I'm gonna take you with me. Because I don't want to lose our occupation right here. Well, now you're worried about it, but you're not worried about her kids there. Heck, she was down here screaming and yelling. Somebody could have snagged one of them and
Back home, then they gotta go to North Carolina.
could have snatched one of those kids. Sold them in the sex trade.
Yep, that's all they did. Hey, you guys have a safe one. They just looked and drove away.
No, they're parked.
Yeah, they're stopping. Joey, what's going on, buddy?
Well, now the cops came finally. Took them. They were probably saying, "Oh, they had to probably draw straws. Who's coming?" We didn't call she's the one that called the cops there. We didn't call the cops. We didn't call the cops. She called the cops.
This lovely lady over here.
We didn't call the cops at all. I have a whole bunch of snacks in my car there, tearing out tons of snacks.
30 minutes.
I got trail mix and peanuts and all kinds of stuff I got from the storeroom at the base camp.
Where we were sitting. You have it all on.
It's all on. It's all on live.
And then she had the nerve to call the cops.
Have a great day.
God bless you, officer.
And I didn't get out of my chair. Yeah, I got it. It's still hot.
Yeah, but I was walking on that hill. That's what they say.
Why the name? The reason why my name
Yeah, that's what we're going to be dealing with the whole time we're here.
My kids see that too. I agree. No.
Yeah, yeah, she's a total Karen, yeah.
It's snowing outside, so it rains or needs to come. The rain feels good, but I still feel really sticky. My skin is so sticky.
Actually, I might go to the truck stop. I won't go outside.
Come back out there.
Yeah, you just feel like you need to take one.
Eliza, let me see you.
Over there. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go move my car. I'll be right back.
Yeah, if you can pull yours up as far as you can, so there's other cars running on it.
It's bullshit. This is supposed to be daycare. Everybody's going down there for food, is that what you're saying? Yeah. This is where the ducks work. Some people are heading right up.
She just played the white supremacist card now. Black guys. She's gonna go eat, guys. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. And we'll see you guys. Hey, Zach. I just heard her talking about white supremacists.
My granddaughter's putting that in a cup for that's coffee and for her mom.
sure Brian probably has. Brian said right next
There's
to
Mama
Santa.
drinking her my daughter.
I'm sure Brian has.
And my
Brian will go to
granddaughter.
the
Show
next to
the
Santa.
granddaughter. Eliza. And Luca. That's my grandson. It's pulling up.
Yeah, because we all have to go on that side.
But I think they're doubles back.
I told them all that they had food. Every single one of them.
Went to it.
No,
Oh, they
none of them moved. And then they wonder why. They wonder why everybody gets upset. Mom and Sarah and they still.
Somebody left the phone in the restroom.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
in our group,
fine.
so they have Bandit's number in it.
Well then I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to somebody wants.
Yeah, that would be weird. That would be really weird. Oh my God. Was she going to turn on those little terror things? Like he was so scared of us, like we were all
Just as the cars are pulling up.
put the coats on the kids and gave them umbrellas. It looked like she was taking care of them. Well, he's
They were
got,
sitting down there. I got it on video.
he has a video he can show them. This is 23 minutes long. And that's when she started mentioning her kids. And someone said something about them. So for 23 minutes, her kids were down there by themselves.
They were down there as long as I said, go. Because I know they got hit mine.
And then they were sitting, so that's the one. That's what she said. Yeah.
Remember that? When you saw that? Okay, there's my grandson. Okay, look at my daughter. Okay, let's say
Wait a minute. I don't want to look at her. I want to look at the kid.
That's my grandson.
I don't want to look at her. I want to look at the kid.
Look at him, he's
He's
smiling.
smiling. Yes, he is. I don't want you. I would want the other way. Go the other. Go back. Yeah, right there. How old is he?
So Eliza, he will be a year old in August. Oh,
This
look, that's what a mama does.
Yeah, now he was on a park bench. So because his mama lady got married. No, this one. Yeah, bro. She was saying that stuff about me. You know what? 13 years ago, I lost 189 pounds. The best 189 pounds I ever lost. I divorced her. Yeah, no. Hey, she looks just like her mother. What do you do? She looks just like her mother. Don't hurt the kid like that. Yeah, that you. That you. Yes, it is.
Bye. Stay
Have a good night. We love you. We love you. Yeah, don't forget your kids. Don't forget your kids.
You're forgetting 3 things.
Well, I got a question.
We're just out here, everyone.
We're just hanging out.
You know, we're having a boring day until excitement showed up.
Hold on, hey, let's be real cool because their co-workers caused some real frustration, and now I've got convoys coming from Kansas and Elk City, Indiana, right now as we speak.
With their coworkers.
They've been real cool. They want to be real
These would be
cool.
cool.
But don't forget what their co-workers
I know.
did to us. Don't forget the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't forget what happened.
What a waste of officer resources, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Are they bringing the stuff down here?
No, I think we gotta go to them.
I'm staying there so we don't lose our occupation here.
I think we gotta go to them, Oreo.
Well, Karen left. The mind melt specialist, she left.
All right, guys, I will see you later. I'm going to go check out camp, make sure everything's good there.
We'll take it. Tell him to get this guy back to his because it's not his. This is his guy. Jody, why are you up there? Why are we up there?
Bye, Matt. Bye, guys. Bye, officer.
Just come back and then you and your mom. Yeah.
Well, that was exciting.
We had a little exciting night. Exciting day.
Kind of rounded off what happened this morning and made it a brighter day.
Oh, and it's not over yet. Time
No.
to kick off these back and just wait. She'll be back.
Probably bring her boyfriend or her girlfriend or she, he, or she, him, whatever you want to.
She's about to bring back another people.
I'm pretty sure they will.
Oh yeah, we're just dealing with some. God bless you. Yeah, we're aware. Still got to keep shit safe down there. Honestly, I haven't even been down to the other end yet.
The other group, where the other group is, I've been down there.
I've just been chilling down here this whole time because this is where everybody's at. Yeah, it's the crazy lady. She called the cops and the cops just freaking, they didn't even talk to us about it. That was awesome. They weren't even up there talking to us about it. We were talking about parking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is Oreo coming back? I don't know yet.
You know, he's going to court tomorrow.
Oh, he's got court tomorrow?
Well, he's going to do the Santa thing.
Oh. He's going down and being after Santa. Connor, what's up, buddy? Crazy lady is officially gone. Well, I guess it's time to go and walk down there.
Well, we need somebody down here to keep
Yeah, I know.
occupation.
I'm seeing all of them, but
Somebody's down here.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to be having to put up with stuff like that from now on. Maybe I'll just open up another YouTube channel and we can study mind melts. That's what I that's what I usually do there, Ace, is you know, see those, some of that stuff that they write on there, you witnessed it all right here. She just I don't know. Now you know why they troll, because they're you seen a troll in person. And Robin, I ate a couple sandwiches. I had they were peanut butter and jelly on what was that stuff? What's it called? Like a cinnamon nut, and had those candied cherries in it. It was really good. Wish I had some maple syrup. I would have squirted it on top of it and ate it like a pancake kind of thing. Put a couple eggs on it. It was good. No, we don't have a leader here right now. We're just occupying, and we'll figure everything out as it goes. A lot of these fireflies here. Yeah, it was like a Cinnabon bun, but it was, I don't know, it was very good. I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like that before.
I will see y'all in the morning. I'm gonna head back to camp.
We'll be right here.
Bring the supplies in the morning.
We'll be right here. I don't know if we'll be right here, but we'll be right here. Plus, I got tons of snacks in the car. I knew we might be hurting, so I raided our little supply camp and got a whole bunch of little bags of peanuts and trail mix and M&M kind of trail mixes, and different bags that have different kind of chips, and we'll be okay. Probably in a little while I'm gonna go sit in the car and I'll put this on and see what's gonna happen later on. Starting to get a little dark. One of old Nancy's up there in the executive office is slamming down double chilled vodkas. I don't know what this building is right across the street. I need to go check it out tomorrow. It's got to be some kind of government building. A couple people are going back to camp. I don't know why you drive all the way there. Yeah, if we have a coffee maker, we can make coffee tomorrow. I got a good generator. It's portable and will work good on that kind of stuff. Yeah, it kind of, what am I saying? Gonna say here? Kind of could have, what do they call, a reverse effect on what the idiots in the government are trying to do with Santa getting arrested. It's gonna put them out there and act like within 2 hours, Oreo started a what's it called? Give, send, and go.com / convoy Santa, and like in 2 hours that $16,000 was raised for get his truck and legal fees. And I think they're just I think the press is going to be over there. Well, the police are going to be over here because everything was live streamed by the People's Media, and none of the other media was here. Plus, let's see, Fox something. It's a local Fox network. They came in and covered twice. Came in this morning and then at night again. And then, who else was here? USA or something was here. So, that's a rumor, but as far as I know, I don't know anything about Big D's. Way over there in Bunker Hill. And so, whatever happens, happens. Actually, I need to turn this thing around because the wind's blowing the other way and it feels pretty cool. And then you can see down the road here. Maybe stand up. I'll have to use a few of those baby wipes that I got from the supply tent. Clean up tomorrow morning before the fun starts again. I used to use those when I was in the military. Well, tomorrow morning I'll start bright and early streaming again because I really don't know what's going to be a plan. I just don't want to sit in this stupid park all, we got to do something to just sit in this park and hand out flyers. Oh, I know that, Cheryl. Yeah. Is that Cherry? My glasses are kind of fogged up. Yeah, the Looney Tunes do come out at night. Oh yeah, the cops came and talked to her, and then she left. Then they talked to the cops here, and all they talked about was parking. The way Oriole talked is the cops have dealt with her quite a few times. Oh, I'm sure she is. She says she watches Oreo a lot. And, she's just one of those people that just struggling through life. Doesn't have any. I don't know what you call it. She probably doesn't have a job. She's got 3 kids, so she gets social service stuff and everything, so she's milking the system. Might have to reach in my car when I go to bed and put on a dry t-shirt and let this one dry out. That's what I hate about eating. Every time I start eating and it's humid like this, I get hot because the stomach is churning up the food and making heat. And I wonder why they're all standing down here. We got all these chairs up here. Why don't they come up here? Yeah, I know Julius. I loved when him and Oreo cruised across the United States. They had some hilarious conversations. They were a good couple together. Nah, she didn't get him kicked off. I remember him saying that he got kicked off because of some music he was playing or something, or yeah, he went to some group that was talking about the jab, or well, we're in the United States. You have the right to assemble and protest. So why do you have to have a permit to get the right to assemble and protest? That's our whole point right there. It's the First Amendment. Yeah, that's right, Susan. She left all three of them down there about 200 yards from where she was screaming at us, and who knows, some weirdo she's always talking about being in here could walk by and snag one of those kids and bingo, gone forever, or forever, or wound up in the Potomac River dead. Well, usually that happens in the morning, the poop bucket. I'm hoping pretty soon they come in there and vacuum some of that stuff out and clean it up. Wonder what happened to our freedom duck. I'm saying all night. Oh, my car's over on the other side of that truck over there. I gotta stand up, see what these people are doing.
Down into one group.
So we're going that way now?
Yep, we're going down there in the one group.
It's probably safer. Man, there's always some sirens going off down here. Damn it.
Are you the last one up this way?
Now there's a group over there.
Okay.
Man, how far are they coming down here?
But here's the kicker, though. When we first went down here, they sit down.
I gotta get my vehicle.
What time do you have to do that? Oh, got how many babies to do at the same time?
Like a Patriot mound. going back to camp, but there's only 2 guys there. One to take the you can do the piano, but you can't do no kids.
We got all these bigger vehicles, and there's only like this many people.
I like that lady who's up there in northern Alaska all by herself.
Is she still there? I thought she. I don't know if she's still
by
there.
herself.
Yeah, I don't know. She's got to be one tough woman.
I'm telling you. This is awesome.
There's fishes, and she's got tuna fish,
Oh, you're sure I like this.
and
Take this down like that.
well, they're coming here.
They all come in here. We use all the cars.
All that whole campground.
One picture said they were staying down
I'm
there.
not moving nowhere.
That was before they decided that we could park on both sides, right?
No,
Whenever they were going to stay down there.
I don't know when it was decided, but rappers came and said that they were coming here to eat. And then, well, first of all, he said, can you bring the food down there? I said, it's right there in the fridge right
Well, it
there.
was going to be nice and take them some. They're down there, keep an eye down there.
No,
There's only like 4 more vehicles down there right now.
When we get
They
stuff
told
on the
me to
creek,
come up
I got
here.
to be sweet.
I don't
I gotta
care
figure out
where
where I'm
it
sleeping
goes.
tonight too.
She says she doesn't need it. She says she's good.
I thought they were coming here. It don't matter to me what it happens and where it goes.
Raptor, are they staying down there? They're coming up here to eat.
They're coming up here. Actually, it's going to send them up here. If we need to, if they're not back up here, and within like 10 minutes, we'll have a few people go down and make sure that they move up here so they can get the food. Because it's getting dark, so I don't know why they're
I just want to make sure they get food. It's been a hot day.
I gotta go out and help people.
I got it. They're going up to the school tomorrow to pick up the car. I don't need nobody up there. Tom texted up there. What is going on? Everybody's personal responsibility.
We will be back here tomorrow. We are not a big team. We'll stay here. No. I just let you know, we are not a big team. They're pretty much when these guys don't have our
When he texts you, that's not in, but okay.
we can always bring stuff. I'll be waiting. We can always bring stuff.
What's up, Dusty?
She puts her hole. I don't know. I have no clue on that. I don't know. I have no clue. Go look at Polish Agnes.
No, you
I ain't got a clue.
He had the legs
I wasn't there. I was thinking we were down there. Down there.
Well, we had someone who looked like a biker chick come and
sit across from us for 30 minutes with the kids watching us just to get us, you know, or, you know, she knew wrong about us. The whole time.
I carried all my junk up there. Oh, I have to put on a dry t-shirt. I don't want to eat too much. Okay, we moved the car 5 times today. Well, actually, 4, 5, 7 times today.
Oh, he's riding a bike.
No, not minding mosquitoes yet. Now they're going to attack me. All right now. Hey, make sure you subscribe because I'll be starting again early tomorrow. Yeah, you got to move your damn car every 3 hours. Isn't that stupid? Well, you know, we had the rumble of rain, and boom, it's gone. See, they got some water.
I think you ought to have a meeting. I should be looking that way. Tear it apart. Whether it's good or not.
I think it's good, but we need to make sure and we need to go down to the other end right now and make sure that these guys get up here because it's getting too late. Because they were supposed to.
When he reported this morning,
That's a good crowd. I'm gonna tell you, that is that's our
that's the only one that would have water if there is water.
I don't know. They would get them all. Mission save the camp. You going back to camp? Mission save the camp. You got an open seat? Huh? You got an open seat? The mission save the camp. Open carry? Open carry, is that what you're doing? No, I only have 2 seats.
What's that?
He said if you're going back to camp, you have an open seat. We only have 2 seats. We live in there.
It's a 5-passenger, but we live in there because we don't on the road. We just don't have room.
The person I was supposed to be sleeping. So where you sleeping?
Oh, I see a swimming pool.
Did oil leave you?
I see a swimming pool.
I could see us.
Do they allow
Cannonball coming here in a minute.
skinny dipping in Washington, D.C.?
I didn't want to see that picture.
I wouldn't want to see it.
I wouldn't either. That's like 3 people. One of them is his dad.
I might get road rash.
I got my car moved. I got everything else done.
Talk to the guy with the white van.
Okay. Is he going back?
I don't know. I don't know how many people he's got in the white
I'm saying
van.
in my car.
No,
No.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
They're asking me where I'm staying.
I don't know how many people he has in the van. Just check with that.
I got water. Judy, I got plenty of water. Today I drank at least 24 16-ounce things of water and sweated out probably 30. But it's still kind of, what do you call it, humid out. Oh, thank you, Rocky. Oh, the wind's blowing. It feels a little bit better right there.
About 1 o'clock in the morning, I know where I live.
I got some lights if you.
On the backside.
Got some lights if we need them out here.
So you want on the backside, you wouldn't see.
Good jam box. We can listen to country music, whatever.
I gotta go figure out this sleeping situation.
Well, that's a blessing there, Susan. I'm glad everything turned out okay. Got all the what do you call it, craziness going on today, and Karen came by, witnessed my first mind melt. That was something. Yeah, you know, people like that, you have to actually figure there's something wrong with them, because there's a group of people and then she just comes up and starts tearing you down, the whole group. So that's just a mind melt. Still in progress, I guess. She's probably still talking to us on her way home with her 3 abandoned kids. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget, we got give, send, and go.com/Convoy Santa. Within that 2 hours that we started it down there, we raised $16,000. So that'll help Santa get his truck back out and his help him on his legal fees. But I think somebody's gonna do it for his legal's gonna help him out for very minimum money, from what I understand. And from what I understand, it's a good Maryland lawyer, so that would be good. And I'll probably get arrested because I was in that convoy too.
Yeah, it folds up and it's square. The bag out there.
Because if they start arresting people, you know one thing, they're fearing something. Yeah, we got how many's down there? We got 8 of them. Like, I don't know if you down here. There's like 8 of them. You can just barely see that thing there, and they are porta potty packed.
I don't know. He said he's got a bunch of stuff on bed right now, so he's fixing that up for me. I don't know how much space is exactly.
Because mine is like full of water.
Probably 2 feet.
Dem's Cry Closet. That's a good one.
I was coming back. Where's the trash bag?
I think they're probably
Yeah, we got to meet. Talked to Butch for a while. I met him a couple times and watched him on X-Rays lives. I'm not really worried about it. You know,
I don't know where
nobody was in charge of me to go do that, you know. Well, no, I think they're fearing us tonight because we started that what's it? GiveSendAndGo.com /Convoy Santa, and like just over 2 hours we had $16,000 going in there. And all the live streamers, just like I'm doing, we asked to, help out Santa. 2 hours to raise $16,000. I've seen telethons that didn't make that much money in a whole day. No, Karen. They just fear because we're getting the news out. In one sense, Santa getting arrested. He's on the national news. We've had 3 interviews today by the local news. The People's Media has been broadcasting all over the place. They're starting to see we better do something. And the way they brought those stormtroopers in today, some of those guys had more ammo on them than I did when I was over there in Desert Storm. No, he's tomorrow morning he's going to Santa's arraignment. If he stayed here tonight, he wouldn't make it in time. See, you're all worried about what the People's Media is doing, and you're trying to cut everybody down, saying, well, they're just gifters. Well, it might be Brosh. They were there. I watched them. They interviewed Rose and man, I don't remember what his last name is. We watched it on TV, on cell phones, so you can't say you didn't see it, because we seen it.
That's right. How many more people are down?
Oh yeah. The only people that were giving us a hard time were the Capitol Police. The Maryland police were very nice. And then Karen, she came over there and attacked us. I got to see an actual mind melt, and she called the cops on us because she said we were threatening her kids, and her kids were like 200 yards down the road, unattended. I think the oldest one was like 12 years old, and the youngest was probably about 4. Somebody could have walked right off that grass and snatched one of those kids, and we would have never seen that kid anymore.
Yes, sir. I'm going to end that. Okay. They have a...
They had so many of those people that came in there to arrest one person. I think they thought that, a bunch of old folks were going to go in there and start beating them over the head with a rolling pin or something.
Well, no, you're right. No, I'm talking about like every...
Oh yeah, we got a little. We're gonna have a security detail going, and it's those freaks like to come out at night. I know. I was in there. I was in his convoy. I was towards the back. The only person behind me was Woozy and
once they
the pilot Jeep. Well, I've had a lot of sentry duty when I was in the military, so I'm not really afraid. No, we weren't set up on Monday. We did what we wanted to do, and we did it good. Oh yeah, I have the right to remain silent. Do we need lights out here or anything? I got lights. You can even hang them like off the branches and stuff.
Maybe. I think we're packing it up tonight.
Well, just so they could see what they were doing. I brought a lot of stuff that I used to use at work and put around beams and stuff. And they all run on batteries. Make sure you all get up there and give me a like and a sub. We got 501 people in here. That's the most I ever had in here at one time. And don't forget about that givesendgo.com/Convoy Santa.
Let them know. Email.
Yeah, but you know, once we call the cops in there, well, the police officers, I think the charges will be dropped, because I talked to the one guy twice, and he just smiled each time and said, "Thank you very much for." I said, "May God be with you," and he just looked at me and said, "Thank you so much for that. I need stuff like that." I would hope that those soldiers would come on. We got some veterans here. We got an overspoken Marine, and he goes by X-Ray. And then there's me. I'm an ex-Airborne Ranger, and there's a few in here that are. One was Air Force, I believe. Wow, the chat's going so fast I can't even read it. Okay, here it is. Here is Renee. It's givesendgo.com/Convoy Santa. You know, he did stand up there and say if anything happened to us, anybody in the convoy, the patriots out there that watch on the stream would help out. We need to help big time. Am I talking too loud? Hey, Patriot Q, I didn't even see you on there. This has been moving so fast. This is my biggest stream ever. I got 519 going. So I need everybody to hit that sub and the like button. I don't know how to do that yet, Rocky. This is only my 9th day of doing this. Somebody's gonna have to show me how I can get in. I'm sure it's in the prism somewhere in here. Next thing I need to get is on either Twitch or Odyssey. Also.
Just because you don't see the beast,
And I appreciate everybody coming on here. The last week I've talked more than I have probably in the last 10 years.
God bless you guys.
I don't want that jarhead to help me out on anything. Come on, he's a Marine. My older brother is a jarhead. He's just like X-Ray, but only 40 years older. I don't have a laptop with me. I just have my phones. And the phone I used earlier was my private phone, and it didn't do too well. It worked good for a while, but it just died. Well, it still works, but it just died during the broadcast. That's why I bought this one. Yeah, Frankie Bobby, he's a good guy. Lightning, yeah, we've had some rain. It's just been sprinkling, but it feels good. But then it gets. Is DC always muggy like this? Huh? Oh, sure. You know, the lightning could strike you 15 miles from where it starts. Well, and I'm not on True Social. I'm on Together. I got her page, but I don't have one for my YouTube channel.
That one's not there. It's not? No. No, I was just transfer stuff on that one into this one. No, that's not.
No, that's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna start sharing mine on my gutter. I got well over 500 followers, and that's something people would like to see. I could say, blah 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 blah. See me, I'm going live. Yeah, I know that's why they call it the swamp. It smells like swamp. I know tons of veterans that are just disgusted with what's going on, but we need the greatest thing we need here for this movement is prayers, and then the Heavenly Father and His Son will provide for us. Look at, they have to be. The left has to be really pissed that we raised $16,000 in 2 hours.
No, I'm trying to make room. This cool, this stuff, because I need this cool. No, it's good that tomato. In there. There's one.
Well, thank you, Diana. Prayer a day keeps Satan from whispering in your ear, pulling you down the road the wrong way. It's like that girl that came in and had a mind melt. That's the first true mind melt I ever seen.
I'm hoping that tiny bit of ice there will keep my lunch meat until tomorrow.
Yeah, she got her arm fixed. They said it and everything. She came back to where we were, and I don't know who the lady that came and got her, but she has to have a screw put in by her elbow, and they said they're going to do that tomorrow, and she said the doctor said she can come back within a week, and I was like, well, maybe you ought to wait a little bit longer. She was, nah, I'm ready to go now. I wouldn't get the screw, but they said I couldn't move my arm much anymore if I didn't get the screw. No, today was a good day. You know, sure, Santa got arrested. But you know, it's showing that the Patriots are going to come and help us. You can't just raise $16,000 in 2 hours, and you know that's awesome, and it's still growing. Yeah, they're going to the. That's why he went back to camp. Everybody goes, well, he's going to take a shower. Well, so what? He's going to go there and see what's going on. So you know, the people's media covers everything. That's right. That's right, Billy. That's definitely a truth. It might spark some people saying, well, you know, they need help. We're on our way. Or they need their help. We're going to donate. Or the people there need some cash. We're going to donate. And we're not there just saying, hey, we need money. Well, we do. But I'm not going to get on my knees and tell everybody, please send me money. I'm just going to do what I'm doing, and the people's media is going to put out. We had 14 streamers last night at our meeting before we left, and that's quite a few people. And everybody does their little thing, and it's either we do this or the U.S. has failed. The most richest country ever made, and we failed with it under 300 years.
I want my name on it though.
Yes, Diane, that is definitely true. Do y'all need some lights? I got some lights so you don't have to. Santa said that we needed to pack what we needed. Do y'all need any electricity? I got a generator too in my car. It's ready to go. Do we have a coffee maker? Because I couldn't find a coffee shop this morning. I was like, Well, I've
got mine's a 10 cup coffee pot. I put on my cook stove.
So I got a kick-ass, it's quiet generator. You can carry it, and got 2 plugs.
That's gonna be too much.
Got 2 plugs. I got 10 gallons of gas in the car too.
I need to get out garbage bag. My supplies are in a garbage bag. So in garbage bag so that everything all wet.
Now we're staying all night there, everybody.
But I said, I'm sure he's got to find a place for the stuff so I can do that.
Yeah,
I refuse to drink Starbucks coffee. I'd rather drink mud before I do that.
What about you? What about you this morning? Oh, he brought you?
and B's already told me to stay back in Tampa doing food bags. So I originally planned to be staying with David, but he had to go back up to Ohio for a few days.
And I seen one. I couldn't understand what the words were. It seemed like it was Middle East, so I might. It's in walking distance. I Googled it. I might go in there. I just don't want to pay like $7 or $8 for a cup of coffee. Oh, you know, we all gonna say prayers for Santa. He's gonna be all right. He'll say everything's fine. He'll give you that look. Everything's fine. We had a semi meeting. We came up and because we decided we were gonna stay here, and then we had to figure out security because the mind melt that walks around at night. That's right there, Larry. She has very good wisdom. Rose is. I like when she reads from some of the stuff she reads. She has a calming voice also. Well, everybody has to put their differences aside for right now. We were in, when I came back, we got here this morning. We had a little meeting. Santa said go rest, and so I took my stream down and walked all the way down to the Washington Monument and looked around and came up the other side, and there's that big church. Looked at that and came back, and then somebody said Santa got arrested, so I kind of boogied a little faster. And at one time, everybody was getting on each other, plus the cops and everything, and everybody was mad. So I turned my stream off, and so I didn't want everybody to see that. But it worked out all right. Everybody calmed down. They took their breaths, and Rose came out, said a few things, and then a few of their members came out and said, Santa says this is supposed to be a peaceful demonstration. Do not harm the cops. Even tell them you love them. And, it turned out all right, other than Santa getting arrested, but we're working on that. We got the money's coming in. Yes. Everybody just had to take a deep breath and step forward and say, all right, we can still do this. Santa says he's the leader, but he's only one man, every other man, which reminds me, all these people are on here. We need some men here. We need some men here.
We need some more of my generation.
That's right. We need some younger 25 to 35 strong backs that can help us older folk out. So we're doing this for our generations and generations to come. Yeah, Santa says, be nice. All right, Jimmy, thank you so much for that. Prayers are worth the stars in the skies. No, we need young men and older men to lead the younger men. That's what we need here. We don't need handouts. We don't need this and that. We need younger men and older men to help guide them with us. That's what we need here. We're not building an army. We're building a faith that this country can survive what it's going through. That's what we need. I might have to check the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, we're watching. We're watching for the swamp pigs. I don't know what happened there. That thing fall off. No. What's that? Hit me on my foot. I was like, what the hell was that? I was like, what the? I thought my little battery fell off and hit me in the leg. I was like, what the frick happened? Yeah, I don't drink Starbucks. I don't like the filtered water they put in. It makes the coffee taste, I don't know, not like I like. Oh no, I know a lot of young people that are in their 25s and 35s that are not married. There's a big group here. We got a whole street park, a block. It's about a block long. Vehicles on both sides, all the way from one corner to the other. Then we have about 10 in the camp, keeping it clean and cooking food and making sandwiches and stuff. It hasn't slammed down because Santa's not here. In fact, there's rumors it's going to be growing here real quick. And not just false rumors. Now the Constitution isn't fine right now the way it is. They've perverted it. That's why we want that constitutional republic. You have your government run by that Constitution. It gives you those 10 rights so the government can't mess with you, and the rest is up to the state. If you don't like what's going on in your state, move to California. I'm sure you'll change your mind quick. Hi, Ms. Q. It's nice meeting your husband. I can't wait to meet you.
Oh,
That's X-Ray's truck.
I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. I've been down here like
No, the Supreme Court is, let's see, how can I put it? They are abiding by what the Constitution says, that most things are up to the states' rights, not the government's rights. You're the one that thinks that the way you're thinking that the Constitution runs every state. It doesn't. Every state has its right to do as it wishes, as you elect your officials, not the other way around. I don't think he's going to have enough votes to ever pack the court. And I told you what we all believe. Constitution gives the country certain rights. The rest is left over to the states and the individual. It doesn't say that the government rules the state and the individual. Man, I was trying to talk and burp at the same time. Well, somebody said that the Supreme Court is gutting the Constitution. No, they're not. They're actually starting to fulfill what the Constitution says. Now that ought to be up. Marriage ought to be up to the individual. That's one of those individual state rights. Who cares about who you marry? Nowadays, you can marry a guy, I guess. I don't know. I like a lot of my friends, but I don't know. Marriage to one of them, I don't know. We'd be rolling on the floor, beating the hell out of each other every other day.
It's on top and on the rack.
No, the gun rights is not up to the state. The gun right is your Second Amendment right. That has nothing to do with the state. That's one of those individual rights. Has nothing to do with the government, has nothing to do with the state. It has to do with an individual right.
Well, I love you guys too.
That's right, Patriot Q. You're 100%. Biden just happens to be the one that's standing up there looking silly all the time.
Oh no, don't get against each other. I'm saying, come on, let's get snack.
Square this big. That thing.
Oh, it's good. Everybody can probably sit by the window.
Well, I'm not the only people's media. We got all the streamers that are out there. They're showing what's happening. Uncut. It's right there. Everybody's the people's. All the streamers are their people's media.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my front seat. I gotta get it empty enough to go back. Your van seat probably lays back though, don't it? Your van seat is laid back.
See, you don't even know. You have 3 different kinds. You have the Constitution, you have the state rights, and then you have individual rights. Don't you know what the difference between all those 3 things is? You need to go to the library, get the old written Constitution, read that one, see what it gives to the states, and then there's this little thing that's the bonus. It's called the Bill of Rights. It made a Constitution complete. They're 3 separate things, even though they're all written on the same kind of paper and the same. Well, they weren't all written the same. The Constitution was written first, which included the state rights, and then in 1791, that's when the Bill of Rights popped up. That's why I have 1791 Stormtrooper. Oh no, you know, Sandra, it's just not the Democrats. The Republicans are knee deep in that stuff too. I really can't tell the difference between both parties.
Anybody bring any wood for a fire?
No, we better not be doing that to be accusing us of burning the park down.
That was the year that the Declaration of Independence was signed. It's not part of the Constitution. The Constitution was written 8 years after the Declaration of Independence. The colonists fought a war for 7 years. It's not a video game you can play and it's over in 5 or 6 minutes. It lasted 7 years.
Hey, Judy, good. I know what happened. I'm so sorry. I didn't have time to put my hands up.
So it's like you hear Nancy Pelosi, our democracy is under fire. We don't have a democracy. We have a constitutional republic with part filled in by democracy, but it's not a democracy. That's right, they're awesome. But the Constitution does give a lot of rights to the states, and they've been taken away by the government. And a lot of it's been given from a lot of the states to the government. And that needs to change. It needs to be changed the way it should be.
6 o'clock.
What's happening at 6 o'clock?
Actually, I think it should be a little earlier than that, because we're going to reclaim that up
Right? Yeah. Yeah. $33 today. First one was only $5. That's because I was too early. We got that maybe as soon as we got here.
Mine was 745 the first time.
Now the second time.
I think it was just. I think it was just whatever button you. I use that app. I use
The
that.
first time was 7:45, but the first one was only 5 because I think it's because I started at 6.
Oh.
It's only going to be a 2-hour.
Cause I was like, man, 745, and then they say you got to change every 3 hours. That's like $28 something.
Oh. Actually, it's 30 for four drives.
And then I talked to Bobby Frankie. I talked to Bobby Frankie. He didn't even pay it for the first like 6 or 8 hours.
Oh my gosh, I love DC.
La, la.
So is everybody up here then? I don't see anything down there. Nothing down there.
That's right. You get rid of that Emergency Powers Act that was created in 1976 when I graduated from high school. It was enacted by the can't remember the Congress. It was Congress, and it has the public record numbers 94 dash something. I've written that a few times on a lot of Getter and different websites. Can't remember it all. My mind got melted when that girl came to our deal here today and put me on one of those melted headlock tries. There you go, Miss Q. You are correct.
That's all we're going to get anyway. One moment at a time.
Where's my bag?
That's right. We need to fix our borders, fix our borrowing. I don't know how they're going to ever pay back $180 trillion. We got all that debt. We got all those pensions that have trillions of dollars in it that the country had stole from their pensions, and teachers' pensions. You got railroad pensions. You got all stolen by the government. It's like $180 trillion.
Yeah. No, I don't sleep very hard at all. No, Mom. Especially after I was telling Annie about the sirens this minute, time you got me. They're coming here one time, you might be going.
No, they're not gone. They're just taken away to the government. They're not gone. They're still there, but they're taken away from you by the government and interpreted by the government, and that's not how it should be. The government shouldn't be running any parts of your lives, except to give you life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's all the government should be doing. The rest is left up to the states and the individual.
Brian's supposed to call the health department in the morning about it. Yeah. I thought he
didn't stay. He didn't stay.
Won't you stay?
No, I think they're always the same.
Yep, that the NWO, George Bush Jr. is the president of that. Do y'all know that? His father was at one time, and then he passed it down to his son after he got through his presidency.
Why don't you go back to camp? All you're going to do is instigate trouble.
Oh yeah, that's how they did that, Mrs. Q. They started using that for, well, we have a pandemic. You can't leave the house. You can't go to church. You can't go to the grocery store unless you stay 6 feet away from each other, and you can only put so many people in there at a time. You have to drive your car with a mask on. They altered people's lives. You know, it's funny that we had the C and nobody got the flu. How can that be? All my life they've been telling me you got to get a flu shot every year. I've never had one. All of a sudden, in 2 years, boom, we conquered the flu.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't even see out here today was staying home.
Well, that's because we came in when it was dark.
Right.
They had
She's walking by herself.
they had
She's so freaking
My
pleased.
goodness, she's so
Man, what the
silly. What is
hell?
she doing? Get on her, Joe.
I
There's a
ain't
cop
running.
down there anyway. Don't go to the bathroom by yourself, guys.
They had,
Always get somebody go with you.
that's right.
Especially when it's dark. All by herself. She's trucking down through there.
Yeah, I had Oreo and the black conservative preacher.
Who's
They
coming across there?
they was walking over there by the White House, and they had parks with homeless people living in them. I can't believe there's people that can't go out there by themselves at night. I mean, there's people in the city. Scares me. Did they find her? No. Oh. You know, one thing I can say about being in Washington here is that we got grass, but it's just as humid and as smelly as you can. That's why they call it the swamp. One. Well, it used to be there, Bryce. The only time they ever used it is if you had a hurricane or a big fire out west. But now they just use it like it's candy. It's like everything the government gets their hands on. They just see how much they can pull in more and more and more. And people just let it have more and more and more. Oh. I don't know what kind of grass this is. You can't smoke it. I don't know who's in charge right now. I'm in charge of myself. Man, I've never been in a place that I hear so many sirens.
Everybody. You get one like cup.
No, Santa is not Jesus. They'll tell you that to your face. Yeah, don't forget to donate to that givesendandgo.com/Convoy Santa. Man, there must be something in the air. Everything making me itch. Well, you know, even if there is too much money in there, Santa, all he's going to do is throw it into the first 1776 restitution movement, restory movement. I can't think right now. X-Ray's truck is bouncing around in my head. Well, that thing that hit my foot ran across the blacktop here and hit my foot. I thought my battery fell on my foot.
Night, you guys. Please be careful out here, okay?
We will.
Watch out for each other.
All right, have a good evening and a good night's sleep. I don't see any of the money going to waste here. This, to me, the organization is like 100 times better than the People's Convoy. At least all the money's going into the convoy, not slipping through people's fingers. Yeah, I got my shoes tied on a double knot so they can't steal my sneakers from me.
At the Capitol, but look, my GPS was trying to take me on 395, and then I saw Capitol. I'd never been in this one, so I figured I better take that. Right.
I have nothing against Oreo. He's nothing but a helpful person for this organization.
But I knew I had to go on 4th Street.
I don't know why people don't like him. He does things his way. I do things my way. You do things your way. Pretty good at what he does. Well, you know, I say this almost every night since I've been on here. Moses murdered somebody, and look what happened. God led him to a life that brought change to this world. David sent Uriah to the front lines to get killed so he could have sex with his wife, and God loved David. So, you know, you got to look at different things. Yes. Is it, would I get mad if I seen some weirdo molesting some little kid? Oh, I'd go, you know. But, you know, that's not up to me. That's up to that big guy that's way up there. You can't see him, but you know he's there. That's his thing, not for me to do that. Yeah, the old. We do have some mind melts in here, yes. Some of them, they're mad because their mommy didn't make them that grilled cheese sandwich and didn't cut off the crust and maybe burnt one side of it. I don't know. Now they have to come in here. I don't understand why the trolls don't have their own YouTube channel, and then they can go on each other's channel and rip each other apart. Leave everybody else alone. Well, thank you, Angela. You know, when we were a little country, we struggled, but look how great we became. Now it's kind of going in decline. It's struggling now. It needs that fight again. I like chip beef. Chip beef with some horseradish.
I'm going to show you all the Patriots vehicles over here. We're all getting ready for bed. We've got some people staying up on security. We're making sure that we have a firewatch plan in place. We're trying to safety of we've got really good people. Strong, motivated.
Remember, you had that meeting we were going on and on about how good software.
I don't know how long I'll be staying up. I only have 24% power. My battery's down to one light, so I don't know how long it's gonna last. But when it goes off, I'm gonna go to bed. At 2 o'clock in the morning, stress driving here and all the crap that went on today. I'll have to make sure my window's open, or I might keep Sleepy Joe awake tonight from my snoring.
He's all excited about something that happened that he did today. Everybody's going to be so excited.
That's right. There's a whole bunch of people on today. That was my biggest chat. I wish it was still light out. We could have went and seen some stuff. I can charge it. I have to turn it off and charge it. When I got my battery on here, I didn't have it all the way charged, so it sucked some of the battery and the phone battery, because my other phone died while it quit broadcasting in prison. All that stuff was going on with that Karen girl, whoever she was, and I wanted y'all to see that because I was entertained. What's funny, there's this Chinese lady came out of nowhere. She was filming her too, and she was saying whatever you say in Chinese, and Karen didn't like it, and she goes, "Who are you? Why you have one of these in your movement?" And I started yelling at racist. Then she spoke really good English. I talked to her while she was over there filming that mind melt girl, and she goes, "No, in my society, she's one of those upper privileged women. They call them women that can speak their minds and not care about anybody else." Well, thank you there, Lady Buckeye.
Hey, wait a minute. You gotta have dollars.
I don't care if people.
Okay.
I don't care if people do things that I do. I just want everybody to be able to do the things that they want to, without the government saying you can't do it that way. You know, I don't care if you. I don't care if you marry a interracial marriage. I don't care if you marry a horse. You want to have fun with the horse? Bingo, go for it. But don't tell me that because you're the government, I have to do the things that you say I have to do. I don't care what you do. I just want it back where I can just get in my car and just take off and do whatever the hell I want to do, without the government saying, "Well, you can't do that." You have to have laws. Yes, I understand that, but not when it affects your life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That's not the way the government's supposed to work. Well, thank you there. Is that Gidgey? We all sticking together.
Oh my goodness.
When he walked in there, she said when he walks in, he's become cowboy hat. You know,
All right. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Well, Root just took off right there. And then two more. They're like, I'd say probably 20 feet apart.
I'll
One right after the other after
get up in the morning and start streaming this to see what's going to happen tomorrow. They had a little meeting between the, what do you call it, the leadership people that Santa putting together, and they talked about something, and Santa said to keep on going, so we're going to keep on going. Yeah, don't forget to donate to Santa. That's send, give, wait, what is it? Give, send, and go .com/Convoy Santa. Yes. Oh, there's a link on the front page of the website also. So you can go there and let's get that money rolling so we can get Santa's truck and we can get Santa some legal deal, and if there's money left over, whatever, it'll be put back into the movement. The money will not go to waste. It won't go into anybody's pocket. He needs help. We need help, and we need to help him. We always have that prayer, and then we say the Pledge of Allegiance, and at the end I always say airborne. And I was talking to him the other night, and he goes, "Man, I really like when you yell out that airborne." Well, Sandy, or whatever. Well, that's good there, Larry. My mom was a outspoken lady, and she ran the house. Dad worked his butt off, and you know, I turned out all right. And so, you know, every man needs a strong woman at his side. Man, you know, that's why they call it marriage. Yeah, that's another thing we need to do. We not only need to pray for Santa, but we need to pray for his mother, because I bet you she's just about to pull her hairs out of her head. You know, she's probably very worried about him. That's true there, Larry. Without laws, but you know, there's certain laws that the government shouldn't even touch. what time it is. I don't want to keep some people sleeping out here. I guess I'm just going to end this and hit the sack myself so I don't have to keep people awake. Everybody's probably tired. I had me a couple cat naps. Why won't you come on? There's my car right there. Over there. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going to end this, so y'all have a good evening, and thank you for coming on, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.